and gentlemen, my name is Hassan Khan, and you are watching Time2Football. Thank you guys so much for watching every single week, because this season, Time2Football has seen a statistical growth in viewership across the globe, from the USA to the UK to Canada. They don't call it the wild card round for no reason, because it was wild in a couple of those games last week. Blair Walsh missed a field goal that would have sent Minnesota to the Elite Eight, and Pittsburgh and Cincinnati had a very controversial ending between Adam Jones and Vontaze Burfict. I guess you could say it was a perfect ending. I apologize. I will show myself out right now. Right now, it's time. It's time to football! Let's go ahead and give you my picks for each game in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. First matchup, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the New England Patriots. Although it was pretty impressive that the Chiefs picked up their first playoff victory in 23 years, and the Chiefs are on a 10-game winning streak, I believe the Patriots are going to win because they're coming back with a healthy Julian Edelman. They had a whole week to rest. This team isn't going downhill at all, so I'm picking the Patriots to win this matchup. Sticking in the AFC, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. The last time these two teams faced in the playoffs was back in 2011, when Tim Tebow was the quarterback of the Broncos, and he pulled off that miracle upset in the wild card round of the playoffs. I'm a big sucker for storylines, so just like how Tim Tebow's victory was an awesome moment, I'm picking the Broncos to beat the Steelers this week because Peyton Manning now has control of this team, and him winning the Super Bowl and riding off into the sunset with the Super Bowl victory, gotta love that. Over in the NFC, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Carolina Panthers. The last time these two teams faced was earlier this year, when Cam Newton had a fourth quarter comeback throwing a game-winning touchdown to Greg Olsen, and they won 27-23 over the Seahawks. This weekend, I'm picking the Panthers to beat the Seahawks. Even though I love the Seattle team, I love their offense, I love their defense, but this running game of the Carolina Panthers, very underrated. Jonathan Stewart is coming back from an injury, and I believe he's going to be the dark horse that will lead the Panthers to a victory. And finally, the Green Bay Packers versus the Arizona Cardinals. The last time these two teams faced in the playoffs was back in 2009 when Kurt Warner was the quarterback of the Cardinals. They had that shootout in the desert, and the Cardinals won 51-45 in overtime. I know what you're thinking, 2009 is completely irrelevant to this year. So let's just talk about this year. What happened earlier this season? Well, in Week 16, the Cardinals and Packers faced again in the University of Phoenix Stadium, and the Cardinals routed the Packers 38-8. This weekend, they're linking up again in Arizona. So will the same thing happen again? Will the Cardinals beat the Packers? I'm going to say no. The Packers are going to win in an upset over the Cardinals and advance to the NFC Championship. So if all these predictions come true, the next weekend in the AFC Championship, we have Brady versus Manning, the New England Patriots versus the Denver Broncos, and in the NFC Championship, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. Well, those are all your games for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Whew. That's it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to this channel. Also, hit me up on Instagram and the Twitter at It's Hassan Khan. Let me know who you're picking to win each round of the playoffs. If you just want to talk about football, if you have an idea for a show, I don't care. Whatever it is, hit me up and we will talk. And remember, this is the place to go for your NFL news, content, entertainment, and you want us to feature football pleasure. I'm here to love the best thing about the NFL. Set Marcus Mariota's 87-yard touchdown run. I have ambitions of being an NFL sportscaster, the voice of the voiceless, and the kid with the bullet soul, telling you too can pursue your passions if you just stay hungry.